I started it.
Well, I just got a text this afternoon. No.
Welcome to Two Men and a Six Pack. We have a motley crew here tonight.
I resemble that remark.
I resemble that remark as well. We have, and everybody's full, I think, too.
Yep, always full.
So.
When we have
dinner.
When we have the special crowd, your mic is falling. Look at your mic. It's
I got
falling.
a droopy mic.
You got a droopy mic.
It went limp.
It went limp.
They make medicine for that.
They make medicine for that. When we have the original group, we have steak.
I like it.
It was good, sirloin steak. So, anyhow, welcome to 2 Men and 6 Pack. Got a great show for you tonight. We're going to talk college football, NFL football, college basketball, betting scandal.
That's crazy.
And going to cover a few other things that happened this week in sports. So, I have to the left of me Mr. Joey Michalczyk, who is Irv has said he's all dressed up because he's wearing a collared shirt. So I've got
bougie shirts too with the whale on it.
Yeah, so I got Joey Michalczyk with me. I got sitting across from us. I have Mike Urban in the is that purple or blue? It's
purple. That's
purple. And then I have Mr. Dave Miller, who this time next week he will be the Hall of Fame Dave Miller. Right,
he gets a yellow jacket.
Does he get a yellow jacket?
A yellow jacket.
Yellow jacket. Does he?
No,
really?
I don't think I get. No, I don't get a jacket.
I think it's a green jacket.
Green jacket. He'll get a green jacket. So anyway,
might be a red.
Hold that too.
Might be red. Yeah, it could be red.
Could be red.
Yeah, I think Irv's getting a skin to win. Skin to win.
Here he goes.
Doing?
Sun with all these lights.
I thought you did that in the mornings on the
that's
tanning
on
bed.
Wednesdays,
Look
right?
at that.
That's
Wednesday's tanning day.
Man, I hadn't seen you with a hat on in a long time. Your hair's gotten really thin up
Well,
top.
baby, I'm sorry. It
It's-
is what it is.
it's
and that's
okay.
what I am
Hey,
with.
you know you can't wear a hat next Saturday. Speaking of, like, you gonna have.
That's fine. I got it.
Okay,
I put
all
some-
right.
You
Just
got
want
it.
to make sure.
I put some mousse and some glue in it.
All right.
It's all gonna be good.
You gonna wear your toupee?
I'll spike it up.
All right. Well, let's get going. Let's dive in, gentlemen. Thank you for joining us. So the first thing we're going to talk about tonight is tomorrow night. So we're going to start with what is potentially the greatest underdog story in college football history.
I would agree.
Would you agree with that?
Yes.
Would you agree?
Well, from a historical standpoint, if you look at the program's history, yes.
Well, when you say the greatest underdog, I mean
the greatest underdog from the perspective of they will legitimately be the only team in the history. They were battling Northwestern back and forth that will lead the country in losses over the time period, but yet they will have won a national championship. That's pretty.
okay.
I mean, I don't know that
Well,
there's
they hadn't won it yet.
if they
they're
win.
fitting to.
Yeah, if they win.
When they win.
So
I know Miller don't want to see that, but
No, I'd be okay. Look, if Indiana won, I'm okay with it.
Miller can't lose tomorrow.
Nope.
Rayner, Farley, why do you care where Rayner is? I mean, I know you. I know
He's not here.
I know you ate Golden Corral with him last week or Friday and picked up the trophy for the deal. Is that why Rayner went to Myrtle Beach this weekend to celebrate Martin Luther King weekend? So he is down in Myrtle Beach with probably Tim Foster.
he's on the strip.
And he took his motorcycle and he's riding down on the
I
motorcycle.
hope he don't have a motorcycle.
So anyway, he doesn't have motorcycles, but he is in Myrtle Beach.
I hope he don't.
So just some discussion prompts about tomorrow night's game. What's more shocking, Indiana being 15-0, or them being historically the worst program in history and now suddenly becoming elite? What's the bigger story? them being 15-0 and playing for the national championship, or them going from worst to first.
Worst to first.
Yeah, worst to first.
Absolutely.
I mean, if you guys remember, hey, it was early mid '90s when Northwestern all of a sudden out of nowhere started winning games.
They turned around.
And it was kind of the same kind of hype back then. I swear it was 94, 95 because I actually bought a Northwestern T-shirt from Legend Sporting Goods when I was working there.
And come to find out, it was because the coach, and then he was beating the players, wasn't he?
Yeah.
No, Randy. What was the guy's name?
No, you think about Fitzgerald.
Yeah, Fitzgerald. It was before him that
Yeah.
that they got really good. So this Mendoza guy won the Heisman, first in Indiana history. Does he get credit for that? He gets credit obviously for winning, but is it him, or do you think it's the coach and the system, does it matter?
It's
It's
both, right?
Cignetti. I give a lot of credit to Cignetti. You look everywhere he's been. You know, we've all seen the meme and the quotes. You know, Google me, I win.
Yeah,
Well, he does. You know, he was at Elon for 1 year, and Elon was awful. Well, the 1 year he was there, I think they went like 7-3, and they were like 1 and whatever the year before. So he does it.
how can a guy stay that? This is what gets me. I mean, he's older, right? I mean, he's 50. He's in what, late 50s.
Yeah, he didn't get his first head coaching job until he was, I think, 50.
So how can somebody like that, if you're so good, stay so unknown for so long?
Well, I mean, if you don't have the connections, you know, I mean, you've
Yeah.
got to get, and of course, now granted, he was on Saban's staff, correct?
Yeah.
You know, so there he got a little bit and started getting some head coaching jobs and opportunities.
Yeah.
And you do well where you're at. People will notice you. If you're good, people will notice you.
That's a good point. So the Big Ten title game against Ohio State drew 18.3 million viewers, most watched conference championship game ever. What does that say about college football fans and their appetite for new blood, for new, not the same old, same old?
I love it. I think that might be the only good thing with the portal and all the transferring is that there's a lot more parity in the game.
I've said this to a couple of people. Tomorrow will probably be the most watched national championship game in the history, right? And,
Yeah.
And ultimately, there are more people that watch, but I think that this will be the most watched.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Mm-hmm.
So you mentioned something about the portal. This is off topic, but it's okay. I do that, right?
Yeah, we do whatever we want.
We do whatever we want.
It's our show.
10,965 players entered the portal
Wow.
because it closed last night, or it closed recently. And by the way, off topic again, did you see where the damn quarterback from Duke screwed them, man? He went in the portal like 6 hours, but he committed, hey, I'm coming back like 2 weeks ago. And then like 6 hours before the portal closes, he goes into the portal. And they're saying, the number one team is getting them, don't you?
Miami.
The U. You know how much they're talking about paying him?
Is it what Beck's getting?
Oh,
Is
they're
it
talking
more?
about paying like $10 million.
That's more than Beck's getting.
Yeah.
Wow.
So 3,972 were in the FBS, 2,700 were in the FCS, 4,200 D2, D3. Many have signed and are enrolled. Now 10,965, but 6,671 are active and hoping to get signed. So 1,600 FBS, 1,700 FCS. The D2 and D3 schools are the ones that are kind of sucking hind tit. 3,200. 3,200 of their 4,200 are still not signed.
Oh.
Anyway, I thought that was interesting. The Preston Kelly show says Princess lost her throne. I guess he's talking about you sitting there
That's
beside
okay.
him.
Preston, shut
Yeah.
up.
Preston's sick and couldn't join us today.
Oh,
Robert Farley says Mark Cuban effect with the dollars.
Indiana.
And that's true. Because everybody's having a meltdown about this SEC, and they haven't been in the national championship game or won one. What, in 3 years? Is it 3 years? 4 years? It's
At least 3.
yeah. And everybody's saying that the SEC, but it's just an evening out of everything, right?
Yeah, everything goes in cycles, right? I mean, they'll get their chance again.
I mean, would you say, for most other conferences, if you go 3 years without a conference, it's other conferences would love to say it's been 3 years since we won our last.
Right. No doubt.
So I guess
ACC being one of them.
Yeah, they're kind of held to a different standard. So here's my favorite stat of the whole thing. Indiana hasn't won a bowl game since 1991. Not counting this year because they played in a bowl game last week. Now they're one game away from the national title. If you're a betting person, are you taking Indiana or are you taking Miami tomorrow night?
What is the spread on that?
It was 7.5, 7.5 at one point.
Indiana?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was. I think it started at 8.5.
Indiana?
Yeah.
Dang.
Yep.
I would do a
What's the
goodie,
over-under?
and I would tease it
I
up.
would tease it up.
I would tease it up.
Well, this ain't a gambling show, guys.
Well, it could be. I mean,
could be.
there's
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
I'd tease it up.
I'd probably
I'd
see
get
what
it
the
to 11
over-under
or
is.
12.
Indiana's 7.5 and over and under is 47.5. The thing about I told somebody earlier this week, it's either going to be Indiana's going to blow them out or Miami's going to win. And I know that's like, oh, well, no. I mean, it's not going to be. I don't think it's going to be a field goal at the end of the game or a 7-point game. I mean, they're either going to throttle them like they've throttled everybody else, or Miami's going to win. It just all depends. It just all depends on those.
Honestly,
if they can handle those damn defensive
it comes
ends.
down Miami not shooting themselves in the foot. And I thought they were fortunate. Was it last game or the game before? Stupid penalties, late hit, roughing the passer, things like that. And I've said it all year. As long as they don't make those stupid mistakes, they got a chance. So if Miami can limit their mistakes, I think they've got a chance.
All right, let's talk historically about Indiana, and then we'll move to talk a little bit about Miami. So if Indiana does win, where does this rank among the all-time Cinderella stories? Hold on. Is this bigger? And Mike, I'm sorry, but this is a soccer reference. Is this bigger than Leicester City several years ago when they won the EPL?
Oh, it's
I mean,
it's comparable.
Wow, yeah.
Okay, think about that. Indiana has the number one
Probably
portal
is.
class in 2026. Yes, is this bigger than the Miracle on Ice?
Oh no,
No.
No, that's
Never.
legitimately.
That's the
Would you rate that as
That's number one.
That's the Mount Rushmore
Yes.
of Cinderellas.
yes.
But for those that follow soccer, the Leicester City deal is I mean, that's a pretty big deal.
yeah, 2015.
Or how about like when I don't follow a lot of baseball, but like there was times forever when like Tampa Bay sucked. And then like 1 or 2 years they pulled off this deal. When they first became good, they went to like the World Series, right? Mm-hmm. Is this, I mean, this is pretty monumental.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big time.
Huge.
So as crazy as that is, let's talk about Miami though. I mean, they were this close, and glad this is on TV. They were this close
6 inches.
to not even being to not even being in the playoff.
Right.
They got the last spot, number 10 seed. So Dave, as a U fan, walk me through this. This insane. They destroyed Ohio State, and I say they destroyed them
I agree.
because it wasn't.
It
as
wasn't
close
even
a
close.
score. And before that they beat Texas A&M, they beat Ohio State, then just crazy 18 seconds left. Carson Beck. Is this the U of old?
No, it's. I think defensively, I think they're athletic, like they were back in the heyday, and they've got some dudes that like to hit. Their two defensive ends are pretty dang good.
I'm not a U guy, but what would be cool is if they came out in their old school unis.
That would be cool.
So I'm a uni guy.
Like
Robert
the baggy
Farley-
jersey,
Robert
big
Farley's-
shoulder pads.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Robert Farley says that State beating Houston in '83 was a bigger Cinderella.
True.
Yeah, it was because State sucked. You're right, but Robert. Yeah,
I agree with you, Rob.
you're right. You're right.
Roberto.
One thing we do know is that Michael Irvin will be there, all his 60 years old with his shirt pulled up and his massive abs. That dude's jacked for 60 years old, man.
Pepsids.
So
Pep pads.
So how about this? Carson Beck scrambling TD, 18 seconds left. Was that a clutch gene or lucky break?
No, I just think him seeing the field, I wouldn't call it lucky. I just think he read the
clutch.
field and took advantage of the opportunity was given him.
He has a lot more time to study film because he doesn't go to class.
He didn't go to class.
Right.
He is getting Is it a Lamborghini or Ferrari? He's had like 2 Lamborghinis.
Oh, his Lamborghini got stolen
twice.
Yeah,
twice. What kind of luck is that?
Is that stolen or repossessed?
no, stolen.
Oh, he probably paid cash for
He
it.
paid. He
it's
didn't pay
just a
nothing for it. It got.
Just a question.
It's the U. Paying players is now legal. That's what Farley says. Farley. Next time, why don't you come to the show, Farley? Do you know where I live? And I heard you're selling product now that we like. By the way, so
Bring some
Light.
samples.
what now?
Cold Core Light.
Yeah, sure, that's it.
Yeah,
Cold
that's
Coors
exactly.
Light.
Yeah, Cold Coors Light.
Mountains are blue.
Yeah.
And the
So-
sky. The sky's
So
blue.
this is the first time in the history that a team has played in their home stadium for the national championship. Is that an advantage or disadvantage, considering they're 5-0 on the road this year, and haven't played a home game since November 15th?
Well, goody.
Yeah,
It's the U.
Yes.
They don't sell out. They get a good turnout,
yeah,
but with with the stadium not being near campus, I mean, let's put it this way. Let's put it in perspective. Where I grew up in South Florida,
yeah.
not West Palm Beach Gardens, as Warlick likes to say, Pembroke Pines, Florida. That stadium's closer to my house than it is the campus of University of Miami. So
Wow.
that's part of the problem with it, because when I was in high school, we'd go down to the Orange Bowl, get nosebleed seat tickets, and we'd go right down almost on the field because there wasn't anybody there.
Interesting. So, would you rather be Indiana with a perfect season on the line and all the momentum, or Miami with the home crowd and nothing to lose? Because I think they'll have a better crowd.
I
Yeah.
think there's more
Oh,
pressure on Indiana than Miami.
You think? Yeah,
I do.
Yeah, I mean, no, I agree with you.
Yeah.
That's a first.
No, I mean, what does Miami have? I mean, they
Miami's got nothing to lose.
they shouldn't have been
Zero.
there.
Right.
Right.
I still ain't figured out how Duke won the ACC, right?
Yeah, Duke, yeah.
And Miami got it because they had a better schedule.
They had a better. They were ranked higher, even though Duke. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, that's over.
Robert says 60% of the crowd will be Indiana fans
There'll be a
tomorrow.
lot
That's
more
probably
red.
right.
A lot
So-
more red than orange.
So let me ask you this: if you're a casual fan, if you're a neutral fan, who are you rooting for? Are you rooting for the underdog, or are you rooting for the U?
I think majority of them are rooting for Indiana.
I want to see Indiana do it.
I do too. Perfect season.
I'm,
I'd like to see that.
Yeah.
You look so nice tonight.
They both do, don't
Do you
they?
wanna- Do you wanna come sit over here and hold his
I'm
hand?
just saying, both of y'all look.
Oh,
so
thank
nice.
you.
Miller. We have to dress up next time, buddy. I'm
Bullshit.
sorry. Shit.
This is dress up. Look, I put a quarter zip on.
Put my boots on.
so as we
Oh,
were
the boots.
as we were doing this show, the New England Patriots have just beaten the Houston Texans 28-16.
That poor.
There had to be 82 turnovers in that game. It was literally
A lot.
A lot.
Golly,
So
Hey, Goody, before we went on a tangent, you were talking about Mark Cuban with Indiana.
yeah,
And you probably read the same article I did. But up until really last year,
he had
the
never
only thing he's given money to athletically was the rugby club.
the rugby club.
That was it.
The majority of his money, even before that, had went to the business school because he graduated from their business school. But the only money he had given athletically, you're right, was to the rugby club.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
It's funny. So talking about it, my phone is now talking. AI is telling me all about Mark Cuban donating to Indiana.
Nice.
Listen to our conversation.
nice.
That's
So
those
be
little
careful, people. Big Brother's watching and listening.
Little people in your phone.
Yep.
Farley is just a nugget of information.
Yeah, he's all in it.
Farley, you need to come. Well, we won't be doing. Will y'all be back next week? Will y'all do the show next week or not?
I'll be back.
All right. Well, Farley, you're invited next week. Miami keeps all their share of the playoff money. They don't share it with ACC.
Was that the deal? One of the deals?
I think that's just how the. Yeah, I get. Oh,
How
yeah,
do you
because
do that?
because Miami and Clemson were going to walk, I guess, and I guess that's part of their deal. Yeah.
They don't want to share any revenue.
Yeah.
Which I don't blame them.
So, predictions for tomorrow night.
Here we go.
Who you got, Joey?
Indiana by at least 2 scores.
All right. Irv, who you got?
I'm going to Hoosiers.
Okay.
Who do I want?
I know you want the U to win, but you think Indiana.
I think Indiana's rolling.
All right. I think I'm just for some reason. I guess it's because I think he's cocky, man. I want Miami to win.
I like it.
I've never pulled for Miami ever, but I want them to win. I think it would be justice because they ran Carson Beck out of Georgia. I think he's got a lot of experience. I think the two defensive ends that they have are going to be first-round draft picks.
Yep.
And I don't know that just like Ole Miss and Ohio State and Texas A&M had not seen any pressure like that.
Right.
I don't know that they see it. If Miami's defensive backs have to cover, because I will say this, I don't know if he's going to be a good pro or not, if it's the system, but that dude was dialed in against Oregon. He was dialed in against Oregon. More touchdown passes than incompletions.
Right. And I mean, do you think Cignetti, you said arrogant, do you think it's arrogance and there's a borderline, right? Or is he just that confident in himself, right? And there's nothing wrong with
there's nothing wrong with that, but
right?
but my only
there's a difference in confidence.
But my only argument is win at least one time before you are that. I mean, there's nothing wrong with being confident. You know, hey, we're going to come out and we're going to put on a good show and we're going to do this and we're going to do that. You know, and then you go out and do it and then you get up and talk smack. I mean, so there's nothing. I mean, you know, I think you know me. I'm all about talking smack, right? But I mean, they've done it to this point. And Theodore Goodson, who is my nephew,
Teddy,
Miami's offensive line and defensive line are the best in the country. That's the other crazy thing. Like Miami's like, it showed a picture. Like Miami's got to do this like on the offensive line, it's like 6'9", like 330, 340. And it showed the biggest defensive lineman that Indiana had. And he looked like it looked like Manute Bol and Muggsy Bogues.
Yeah.
I mean, so you're going to bit with this is the size or speed sort of, you know, question.
Right. And just like the NFL, speed kills.
Yep.
Speed
Robert,
absolutely
Robert's
kills.
coming next show. He said he'll bring his trophy. So, okay. All right, come on.
We can put it on the table.
And samples, Dave, he said.
All right, Farley.
Right, Farley, you know what samples we want. So
Hey,
we don't have to tell you that.
Ask Farley if he needs some tape.
Do you need some tape? Does he know that joke?
He does.
Okay. So I'm going Miami straight up. So obviously they'll cover. So you say that Indiana will cover as well.
Yes.
Irv, what do you think? I mean,
think-
I mean, I know you're going for Indiana, but do you think?
I think Indiana will win. I don't know that they will cover. How about that?
I like the U winning.
And I think it'll be over.
I'm with you, dude. I just
And I think it'll be over.
think there's going to be Luther. What's his name? Luther Campbell's going to bust back out.
Yep.
And I mean, there's going to be some old school South Beach.
Jackman says it's going to be over.
There's going to be some stuff happening. I'm just telling you. Robert says no tape needed, Dave.
Okay, I didn't think so. I just want to make sure.
All right, let's move on. Let's talk about the college. So Dave brought this up, and I had forgot about this, but this is great. This not great, but this great topic. This week, college basketball point shaving scandal. 26 individuals were charged. Major college basketball, one of the largest in NCAA history. Scheme ran from 23 to 25. Players were played to manipulate spreads, not necessarily lose the game.
Right.
Pete Rose. Tactics included missing shots, intentional fouls, and late game turnovers. Now, how can you tell somebody missed a shot? I mean, they just throw up a brick. Okay. The players reportedly received $10,000 to $30,000 per game. Bettors placed six-figure wagers, some of over $250,000 on a game. And it would be like, okay, so first of all, y'all know me. I look at stuff like this. But when I'm getting somebody betting $150,000 on like McNeese State versus Alcorn State, there's got to be a red flag right there.
Right.
And that's the issue, right? That you get greedy.
Yeah. Yeah, just fly under the radar.
Right.
Just shouldn't be gambling, guys.
Okay. Anyway, it's legal in North Carolina. Okay. Players name. There was no big name players were playing. Temple did dismiss a player after he was found as part of it. Didn't happen when he was playing for Temple. He was playing for somebody else. The schools connected to big name schools, biggest name school really out of all of them, Tulane and DePaul. There was schools like Eastern Michigan, Kennesaw State, Nicholls State. Southern Miss was named. So anyway,
Southern Miss back in the damn.
29 games affected. NCAA's cooperating. The scandal underscores concern about sports betting's impact. Okay, so here we go. Should college athletes be allowed to participate in sports betting at all, even legally, given the risk of scandals like point shaving? If I'm a college athlete, should I be able to bet on? It doesn't say necessarily my game, but should,
They're not allowed. I know Nate, like when he first got there, they were told you are not allowed to bet on anything. No games.
Right.
Well, they shouldn't.
So he deleted his
Guys, we
his
shouldn't be doing that
DraftKings
either.
account. I mean, he
Right.
deleted it off his phone.
We just shouldn't be doing that either.
Donald, somebody is just blowing up this thing. Says Donnell Shane, NFLCBS.com, full game, live, stay home, stay home. If you want to watch it, then watch it. Stop watching us. I'm not sure, but you sent that like 5 times. I'm going to figure out how to ban your ass. I don't know what you mean by that. But anyway.
Well, let's talk to him.
No, well, I don't know what he's saying. I mean, he sent it like 5 times.
Yeah, he just hacked in there. And just,
Yeah. Do schools bear enough responsibility for monitoring player behavior? Or is it ultimately the athlete's individual accountability that matters most? So, I mean, should the schools, I mean,
Yeah, you have to be accountable somehow. The schools have to be,
yeah.
right? How you
schools are
monitor it,
the
it's
schools-
hard.
You
Well,
can't. You really can't monitor it. I mean, unless they're going to
Can't
check
the
your
coach-
phone.
And the NCAA calls it what?
can't the
lack
coach?
lack of institutional
Institutional
control.
control.
Yeah.
I guess so. That's one thing. That's one thing that the kids are just. That's the part of being a college athlete. You can't bet on games.
Right.
Yeah, because who was it? What was that quarterback this year? Oh, it was the quarterback that went to Oklahoma. He was at Washington State, and there was a big hubbub during the summer or maybe early in the fall that he had bet on some games, and then he had said something offhandedly maybe on Twitter or something about late point score by so and so, something that indicated that he had bet on a college football, and
Right.
it wasn't his game, but it was a game, and he got kind of, and he had to kind of retract and like, oh no, I was just joking, blah blah blah. So evidently they must not be able to.
Right.
So this is an interesting question here. Should past point shaving scandals result in retroactive penalties for teams and coaches, even if they were unaware of player
Yes.
involvement?
No.
Yes.
I don't know. I'm asking the question.
I'm saying no.
And I'm saying yeah.
All right. Why?
Well, if you're cheating and you find out you're cheating, it should be retroactive.
Well, it's no. You're right, because I'm thinking off the top of my head when Reggae Bush, right? They took away the Heisman when they
Yep.
found out he
Right.
was receiving illegal benefits. Right? They took his Heisman.
Did they take away the games that USC won though?
No, that's the part. I get it, you've already won.
Right.
Yeah.
You
What
won
does it matter?
Whatever. What does it matter? Right.
does it matter?
So then,
But-
you know what? Then why did I even say that?
No,
See,
I'm just
you're
saying. No,
contradicting everything. That's
No,
what we're
like
here
it's
for.
This
in
is
the grand scheme of
discussion,
things.
dude.
You've
I
already
understand
won.
that.
You've already won the game. You've won the national title. You've won the Heisman. It doesn't matter. They can't take that away. Does that make sense? They can say they took it away, but you can't because it already happened, right? Just like taking away the wins and you already won those games.
And my argument would be, how many times do we hear that one player does not? College football is more than one player. So even though he was on that team, how do you take away a national championship when he's only one player on
Right.
the team?
Right.
Yeah.
Now, granted, he may have run for 300 yards and 3 touchdowns
Right.
a day in the national championship
Well, they
game.
took his Heisman away.
They did take it, but they
got it
just
back.
They just gave it back to him.
They gave back because all this the NIL.
Yeah. What? 20
NIL.
years ago?
NIL
look,
is saving
hey,
everything.
He was just ahead of his time.
Pete
Right,
Rose
yeah.
lives.
Pete Rose.
Pete Rose lives.
He'll be in the Hall of Fame for long, man.
I hope he does. He's
I
a
wish
hell
he
of a
would
baseball
be.
player.
He was an awesome baseball player. And he never, listen, he may have bet on Reds games, but he never bet against the Reds.
Nope.
He always bet for the Reds to win.
To win, yeah. So you can't be mad.
Charlie, listen, with a name like Charlie Hustle, how could you ever think he would bet against his team? All right.
He was badass, though. I don't care.
So do we think What do you think this is going to change anything?
It is. I
That's
think.
the bigger. Am I still going to be able to bet?
Oh,
Yes, you will
100%.
be able to.
Okay, thank you.
It won't affect your ability
So
to
do you
place a bet.
You know what? So I was listening to something, and this is a great point. It was a comedian, and he said they were talking about this occurred, and then a comedian was talking about it, or somebody was talking about it, and he said, "Do you think this is going to impact states who have legalized sports gambling?" And the guy was like, "Wait a minute, man. Are you serious? Are you seriously asking me that question?" And he goes, "Yeah." He goes, "When was the last time that any state or federal government ever took in money and then said, okay, we're going to stop doing this and we're not going to take any more of that money?" I mean, the states are damn, now how they're spending the money, that's another question. Our state auditor, Dave Bullock, who I went to school with at Carolina, he's now state auditor. He's actually questioned how the lottery, how they're spending the money, how that's being spent. It's supposed to be going to education,
Right.
And he's called for it. There's going to be like a full scale audit,
Yeah.
I think, in North Carolina.
Yeah, because the amount of money going into the lottery system is a lot more than
What's coming out?
Yeah.
Well, what's supposed to be portioned to come
Yeah.
out? Yeah. So anyway, we'll all be able to bet.
Where does it go?
Huh?
Where does it go, you think?
A portion of it's supposed to go to the education system, and I don't know. It's some I mean, honestly, I'm just talking out of my head now. A portion of it's supposed to go to education, and then I guess into the general fund or
Right.
whatever. But evidently, the portion that's supposed to be going into the educational system has not been.
It doesn't match what it's
The
supposed to be.
percentages don't
the
add
percentages don't add up or something like that. So I don't know.
Well, that's how they sold
He's
it.
gonna he's
Right.
Correct.
He's gonna probably try to run for governor. Be one of the first person to ever run from the state auditor's position to run for governor. But anyway,
See, a Democrat, liberal. What is
he is a staunch Republican. Thank you very much.
Is he?
Are we going to get in this thing too? I had
No, we can.
I had an
mean, I just
orientation
asked the
standing
question.
in your garage that the other night that you made me forget my barbecue sauce. I was so upset with you about
that I made.
that you made for me, and that because you continuously call me a liberal, and does he or does
Yes,
he not?
he does. Yes, he does.
Yes, he does.
It's all because where you went to school.
Yes, that's right. Moving on.
But I
Let's
love
shift
you.
gears. Let's shift gears.
Shift gears.
NFL playoffs, they've been bonkers. First weekend, 4 games were decided by 4 points or fewer, most of any in that playoff round ever. This week, off to a crazy start. Last night, Seahawks shellacked the Niners.
Niners,
Wow.
terrible.
41-6. Preston puts on there, does the opening kickoff mean anything? In that instance, I would say
he was throwing shade.
Yeah, he was throwing shade, but I would say this. I didn't watch. I was watching something else. What did San Francisco come back and did they do anything in their first possession, or did they punt?
This is a sports talk show, and you didn't watch that game last night?
I watched. I was just watching something else. I flipped it over.
What were you watching?
A little late.
Oh, please do tell.
I was driving home.
Do tell
I was
me.
watching this show on Netflix called Turn. It's about the American Revolution. It's freaking awesome. Y'all need to watch it. It's,
Turn?
Okay.
Turn.
Turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Okay.
But anyway,
Sports pro.
did they? I don't know. They probably punted. I mean,
They did.
my whole contention about that deal was we got into this big debate about the Oregon-Indiana game and about getting the kickoff, receiving the kickoff. The person I got into the big debate about is not here tonight.
Your protege?
No, Bob Worley. But he was saying that you get more possessions. I would argue, and I don't think you could argue against me on this one. Oregon receiving the opening kickoff was to their detriment in that game. Because the very first play, Indiana intercepted the ball and ran it for a touchdown. If they had not received, if they had kicked off, it would have taken Indiana at least maybe 3 or 4 plays to score. They wouldn't have scored off one play. So in that instance, it was their detriment to
Receive the kickoff.
receive the opening kickoff. But we will move beyond that. Was San Francisco just overmatched? They had a lot of injuries, right?
They were depleted.
They were.
Do you think it would have mattered if they had Fred Horn and Bosa?
I don't think it would have. So maybe Seattle would have scored 31 points.
Yeah.
Like
Seattle's pretty good, man.
they're real
Yeah.
good.
That's their largest playoff win in Seahawks history. They tied with Super Bowl 48.
Didn't they get rid of Pete Carroll?
We got Pete Carroll. Yeah, he left him a long time ago.
Where's he at?
He just got fired
He
from the
got
Raiders.
fired from. He's unemployed right now.
Right.
He's unemployed.
Yeah. Brady got rid of his ass.
Yes.
Brady said,
Gone.
Are the Seahawks the Super Bowl favorites now? You think?
I would say so. I think so.
I don't know, man.
The Rams.
Patriots look damn good, man.
The Rams are.
We got one more game
Pains me
tonight.
to say it.
We got one more game.
They're pretty good this year.
Who's the quarterback?
I can't remember his name.
Yep. I want to. Don't worry. We'll
We
get
got one more game.
There
We're
you-
watching the news.
We'll get to him.
I don't think they have a quarterback.
We
They
can
play
flip it
without
over in a
one.
second.
It's
Yeah.
okay, baby.
They play without a quarterback.
So then,
Moonshine.
before that, great game. Denver beats Buffalo overtime 33-30. I feel
That
so
was
bad
not
for
a
Josh Allen.
Yes, that is the most terrible
Do you
thing.
feel bad?
I do.
Yeah, I do.
So here you
They
go.
said it today on TV that Josh Allen is wasting away in Buffalo.
Greatest regular season quarterback
I would. So
ever.
okay. So
I think by the time he's done, he'll be the greatest regular season quarterback ever.
so
Comparable to Tony Romo.
Don't you put that on that.
Romo was really good in the regular season. Really good.
I take Josh
So-
Allen. 10
And then it
days
gets you the
over.
same thing Tony Romo
Yep.
got you.
Nope.
Nothing.
Better squad.
I would debate that
Today.
whether it was a turnover in overtime or not. Okay, you could. I mean,
Right.
It's a
Yeah.
catch.
but he had 3 during the game. That
Right.
But the one was
Those
a
were
catch.
big. I mean, if he hadn't had those 3 turnovers, you probably wouldn't even been to overtime.
Correct.
And that's the thing. Like, and I get it. You know, this could have gone this way. But like, you're right. Like, that's my thing. He turned it over during the game where the officials didn't affect the outcome of the game. Right.
Yeah.
Just like you said, if he don't turn it over, they probably score, and they win hands down.
So same old playoff. Josh Allen.
Same playoff Josh Allen. And people, oh, he needs weapons. He's had weapons. He didn't win. He has to do it on his own, and he's
Say that
damn
again.
good.
Say it again. Say it again. Say that. What you just said. Say that again.
He doesn't have the weapons.
And that ain't what you said. He has to do it on his own. That's the same thing.
But when he had weapons, he still couldn't do it.
Okay.
He had
That-
weapons.
You know what? I'm not going to. You know what?
What?
Josh Allen, that was a catch. The one that they called incomplete,
No,
that was
It's an
a catch.
interception.
interception.
That was not.
100%. The referees called it.
Yeah, but what
They
he's
didn't
saying. Yeah,
review
well,
it, did they?
Yeah.
Anyway, blah, blah, blah.
Well,
Game's over.
100%.
I just hate it for him because he's hardcore. I like him.
He
I'll
is
take
hard
him.
nosed,
I'll
man.
take him
He's-
at the Dallas Cowboys any day.
did y'all see the running joke during the game? So the very first score that Denver had, they pulled in an offensive lineman. I think it was offensive lineman, and he scored the very first touchdown. You know where the guy went to school? The guy went to school in Wyoming, and the running joke was, I would have loved to have seen the odds that the first Wyoming player to score in this game was going to be somebody other than Josh Allen.
Oh.
So anyway,
Nice.
so Denver wins. Bo Nix has 3 touchdowns, or is associated with 3 touchdowns. Throws 3,
He ain't bad though.
but he suffered a season-ending ankle injury. Does this destroy Denver's?
Yes.
It hurts.
They still play really good defense.
They play good
They
defense.
play good defense.
Denver's done.
Jared Stidham, is that how you say it?
Yep.
Stidham?
Yes.
Auburn went to Auburn. Was quarterback at Auburn. Drafted by the Patriots, which is interesting. Thrown 4 passes, I think, the whole year.
Took 4 snaps.
Took 4 snaps. Okay,
4 snaps and 1 pass.
1 pass, 4 snaps.
year.
He's
All
ready.
year. He's ready.
Sean Payton says he's ready.
He's been saving it. He's been saving it.
All right. We'll see.
Well, I will tell you this: if Sean Payton says he's ready, Sean Payton had
he's
had pretty good quarterbacks.
Yeah. He said there's teams that would take him right now. Talking about Stidham.
Yeah, and I would trust Sean Payton. I mean,
I'd probably take him on my team.
he had
He
that
took
one dude
4
named
snaps all year long.
he had
and
that
threw
one. Oh,
pass.
we're gonna get there. He had this one dude named Drew Brees that was pretty good.
Yeah, he was all right.
Yeah, he's all right. Yeah, I mean, he was fair.
He's going to, I mean, it'll be a good game. Don't
So-
count the Broncos out because
4
they play
snaps.
defense.
So
4
we-
snaps, 1
Don't
pass.
count them out because they play defense.
So we got the Broncos hosting the Patriots. And we've got Seattle hosting the winner of the. You want to talk real quick about the Rams and Bears?
Yep.
The Bears
Coming tonight, Matthew Stafford takes his team into Chicago, where it's supposed to be 0 degrees or it's supposed to be cold as all get out. I don't know, man. I'm a Rams guy. I mean, we know that. I just think the Rams are going to win.
I think you're right, but if it's close in the fourth quarter,
Caleb,
I'm being serious. Like
The second half. I mean, the second half.
yeah, it'll be a different.
I think the cold gets their ass.
gets who, the Rams.
The Rams. I think it gets them just like it did Houston's.
Look, what was it? So I had this question, but I was trying to cut down because we added some stuff. So I'm trying to keep it reasonably. So what do you think? Do you think last week's second half was more about Ben Johnson and Caleb Williams, or was it a meltdown on the Green Bay Packers?
A little bit of both, right?
Yeah.
I think a little bit of both.
Yeah.
I think at that point, I think the Packers were playing not to lose.
Not to lose. And you can't do that, man.
No.
Well, I mean,
Not in
they
the NFL,
re-signed
'cause
him for
everybody's
what,
good,
5
right?
years,
Right.
$100 million.
Do I now?
Didn't they re-sign LaFleur for 5 years, $100 million or some shit like that?
Close. That's the contract that
Harbaugh.
got, and we're definitely going to talk about this coaching thing here in a second because there's some crazy stuff associated with
I've
that.
been killing
but
ducks all weekend.
but LaFleur's at I think he's at like $15 million. And they haven't released the new details of his contract yet because it just happened yesterday.
I mean, they shouldn't get rid of him.
No, he's
I don't
good.
think they should either. Yeah, I mean, I don't think they should either.
The biggest one I've lost is Tomlin. I'm not jumping the gun.
No.
Dude, I love that guy.
No.
Dude, love to see him at Dallas Cowboys tomorrow.
So tell me who you got. Denver, and then that's
We'll come back to that.
No,
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to jump the gun.
It's going to be the next thing we talk about.
I didn't mean to jump the gun.
So you got the Patriots and Broncos. Who
I
you
got
got?
squirrels.
I'm going to take the Patriots.
All right, and then you got Seattle versus who?
The Rams.
And then who you got between the Rams and the Broncos?
The Seahawks.
I mean the Seahawks
Yeah, I'm going to take the Seahawks.
over the Broncos.
Over the Broncos.
Okay, who you got in the Patriots and Broncos? Next week, Patriots
Patriots are going to win that.
Okay, and
easily.
then who you got between Seattle, or who you got between the Rams and Chicago?
Chicago's going to beat their ass tonight.
And then is who's going to win between Seattle and Chicago?
I think it's going to be Chicago and
Wow.
And
The Patriots?
and the Patriots.
In the Super Bowl?
yeah,
That's
who-
like 86. That's 86 all over again.
that's what I'm thinking. I've called it out.
And who's going to win?
I think New England will.
Hey man, wouldn't it be cool?
Dude,
Would
they're
it-
pretty good. I mean,
would it be
let's
cool?
watch Chicago tonight, though. Let's
Oh
see how
my
they play
God.
tonight.
Hey, wouldn't it be cool if it was the Patriots and the Bears? I don't think that they could beat Seattle. I don't think they beat the Rams. But if the Patriots busted out and there's their old school uniforms, with the full figure Patriot dude on the red and
The white helmet?
dude, I love those.
Or was it the 85 Bears?
So you don't like
Yeah, it was
you don't
85.
like my
85,
picks.
the Bears and the Patriots.
But it was
I
80,
I- I
Super
like
Bowl was
the-
in 86.
I like the Patriots. I don't think that. I don't know that the Ram. Well,
The Bears will beat the Rams tonight.
we'll you want to bet a ball of liquor on it?
We can.
Yeah.
I don't like to gamble, but we'll
It's just
we'll have
a
a friendly bet.
gentleman bet
Hey,
for a
feel-
bottle of
A
liquor.
chicken cock.
He's got a bottle. He'll bet you a bottle of Blade and Bow.
Blow. Yeah.
But I bet
But I
you a bottle
gave
of
him.
chicken cock.
Okay, I'll bet you a ball of chicken.
He's got two bottles to your one bottle. How's that?
Because we drank that this weekend, and it was a winner.
Wait, you
What
took,
was?
you took those?
the chicken cock.
You took it with you?
No, I just took the chicken cock, and it was half gone.
Did they love it?
Dude, it was
I told you.
Or
Would
less
I ever
chicken cock.
would I ever steal you wrong, man?
No, that went good.
Yeah, good.
It went
good.
down
Did you
smooth.
tell him I gave it to you, or did you say, "Oh, I
I said a
found"?
good friend of mine who does the podcast with
Okay.
Steve Goodson.
Did it burn a little
you
bit?
Check it out on 2 minute 6-pack, which I still ain't figured out 2 minute 6-pack.
I know. We probably should change.
Did it
change
burn a
the
little
name.
bit?
What?
Did it burn going down?
Miller, who you got, man?
Tonight?
Rams.
Good.
Rams,
Travis smoked
and
that
then who you got between the Rams and Seattle?
I really want to say the Rams, but I think Seattle's rolling
Yeah. And then who you got between Broncos and Pats?
with Knicks being out.
Pats.
Patriots, and
And then-
that pains me to say too.
And then so you got Seattle probably winning it all.
Yeah.
Okay.
Honestly, I think the winner of the Rams, Seattle wins the Super Bowl.
I would concur with that. I'm going with the Rams tonight. Going the Rams over Seattle because I just think they split during the year.
Right.
Seattle's probably playing better. I think the Pats are going to be there. I think it's going to be the Rams and Pats. And I don't know who to pull for, man. I really don't. I mean, if it's going to come down between them two, Stafford has already got one. I'm going to go for my man Drake May to win one in his second
Quarterback
year.
Wow.
for Chicago with
Yeah.
his fingernails. I hope he's got all fluorescent fingernails.
But you know his
And
mom
they
does
look
nails
sad
for a
ass.
living, right?
Yeah.
That's why he does
That's
it.
fine. Everybody
He's
hated that,
paying
but
homage
they
to
good.
his mom.
Chicago's going to win this game tonight.
Well, we will
heard it here.
we
You know
will
what's
see.
ironic is we do this pick'em league. I picked the Seahawks to have the worst record in the NFL.
Did you
I
really?
sure did. Before the season started.
Okay.
Mind you, it was before the season started.
Dang.
So let's move on to the coaching. 9 head coaching jobs this season, and crazy. Not to mention, and I'm going to mention some coordinator positions too. So this is what happened early. Pete Carroll, one and done.
Yeah.
3-14 after saying they were going to win a bunch of games. Harbaugh fired after 18 years in Baltimore. Super Bowl winner. Is this the most shocking firing out of all of them, you think? Or do
Yes.
you think it was, I mean, do you think it was due? Do you think Lamar went and said, hey, it's either him or me, I don't like it?
Well, I think there's a lot to that, right? Because post-game interview last week when they asked Lamar about Harbaugh, and he's like, man, do you think I can answer that at a time right now after this game?
But that was a
he
smart
would-
answer.
No, but if you're all in with your coach, you'd be like, oh, absolutely, that's the worst thing that we
Right.
can do. But he wasn't all in on Harbaugh.
Right.
Yeah.
Who they getting?
We got
Don't know.
No.
Well, I got some names, and
All right.
we can predict. Mike Tomlin resigns after 19 years in Pittsburgh.
Smart.
Never had a losing season, but 7 straight playoff losses. Do you think he was reading the writing on the wall? Do you think Pittsburgh has never fired a coach? When they hire their next coach, it's going to be the 4th coach since 1969.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think it's a
Do you think
on
the players maybe
everybody.
started tuning him out? Or I mean, you get new players every year. Do you think he couldn't win the big game? I mean, obviously he's lost 7 straight. I mean, what do you think what do you think it is?
I don't know because he's been
Young
able
people.
to adapt, right? For
I think it's young kids.
You know what I think it is?
He's been able to change the way he coaches to good enough to still be relevant, right? The Steelers have always been relevant.
Yeah. I think it's partially the Rooney's fault. They've never, ever got out of their jack to they've never name a big free agent that they've ever signed.
Defensively, they traded. I mean, they got Minkah Fitzpatrick right 2 years ago.
Right.
They went all in
They traded for him. I'm talking about, didn't they? Because he was with Miami.
Yes.
and they,
Right,
and they
yeah.
traded for him.
Right.
I'm talking about just going in and giving Bosa $150 million.
But isn't that the thing though? You don't do that because then you can get a lot of players as opposed to one. Right?
No, I don't.
I
yeah,
love
I don't,
that. Like,
I don't disagree with you, but a lot of people do that, whether good or bad.
Right.
Yeah,
You
but
know,
Goody, I think that goes back too with the Steelers organization, the Rooneys. You go from 69 to today.
yeah,
Other than the mid 80s, they weren't very good.
yeah,
You know, that ended Noel's reign going into Coward's reign.
Yeah.
They weren't very good.
yeah.
But if you look at that time span, they've been a solid organization, top to bottom, with players' success. You know, they've only had this will be the 4th coaches.
I don't see him going to Fox and just or whatever ESPN.
I think he's
I
going
know
to
he's
take.
going to do
He's
that.
going to take a year off,
Yeah.
and
well, the Steelers still own his rights,
Right.
Right.
So someone would have to
whatever
trade for
team
him, yeah.
wants him, you have to give up something to get him.
So I guess my point beyond not signing free agents, like they used to give up a lot. Like when a player, some people called it like good timing. Like when a player plays for you for 5 or 6 years, normally you're going to reward him by extending his contract, or you're going to give him or the Steelers had this thing, man, especially on the defensive side of the ball, like Joey Porter, Greg Lloyd,
Yep.
Lloyd guy, just some different players, man. When they were in like 7, 8 years into their deal, I guess they thought that they could get rid of them, and so they would cut them or they would get rid of them. and they would sign a younger player. And I mean, they're saving money by signing that younger player. But I just think about all the, what was the running back, man? I know he was kind of a flakehead sometimes.
Fast Willie Parker?
No. The dude from Michigan State that was really good.
Oh, am I drawing a blank?
Oh God, I can't remember his name. To get whoever's listening, Michigan State. He was the guy before. He was after. Yeah, I can't remember his name. I mean, he was
Hold
good.
on. He was on the IR this past year.
No,
Right
he's been off the Pittsburgh Steelers for like
No,
4
for
years.
another team though, he was on the IR. What?
Siri, Michigan State quarterback that played
Running back.
Michigan State running back that played for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Here we go.
Let's see if Siri will tell.
Najee Harris?
No, it said it picked up quarterback.
AI's got you.
God, I can't remember his name.
Because Najee's at San Diego.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, L.A. Clippers or L.A. Chargers.
Yeah, I can't remember who it was, but anyway, they just have this history of getting rid of players that I don't know if they're trying to time it and
Well, no, good. I think it's all financial. They'll.
Le'Veon Bell.
That's it.
Le'Veon
Bell.
Bell.
Yeah.
He went to the Jets.
Yeah, Le'Veon Bell.
Yep.
He was. I guess they thought they could save a little bit of money by not signing. By getting rid of him.
But of course, he went to the Jets and didn't do squat.
I mean, think about it. Since they've been there, they've never really done it. They've never. Really, I mean, they're wide receivers. Up until this year, they got,
DK Metcalf.
and they had, they had Brown, Antonio Brown. But besides that, they've done
They
it
had
with a bunch
Pickens,
of.
and of course they let Pickens go.
and
He goes to Cowboys,
and he goes crazy.
Has a year of his life.
I don't know. I think the stat that just amazes me more than anything is that guy coached 19 years and never had a losing record. Now, as amazing as that is, he lost 7 straight playoff games.
Right.
So
But you know what? He might have been tired of that.
But he's won a
That's
Super Bowl.
that's kind of it.
But I think too,
He might want something different.
I think because I really just speaking, but I think he respected the Steelers enough to you know what, we don't want them to. I don't want them to have to fire me.
Good point.
Right.
I'm just
Good
gonna
point. Good
I'm gonna
point.
walk
Good
away,
point.
right?
Yep.
And,
I
and,
think
and
he's that
everything will be
kinda guy.
good.
I think
he's
he is
just
that kinda guy.
Yeah, he's that kind of guy.
He's
right?
that kind of guy that I'd love to
Yeah.
see at Dallas Cowboys.
yeah, that wouldn't be bad. And then the last one,
Said that for
preseason,
4 years.
Mike McDaniels out at Miami after 4 years.
Yay!
Dave, are the Dolphins cursed, man?
What do you mean cursed?
I mean, they can't seem to seem to get it right. Quarterback coach. Who was the coach before Mike McDaniels? He's the offensive coordinator. He was or was it the guy that's
No, it was
defense?
Flores.
Brian
Flores.
Yeah, he's
Because
the leading candidate in Baltimore.
right.
By the way.
And look, and the reason
coach
he
from-
got kicked out of Miami was because he didn't want Tua as a quarterback.
Yeah.
He was
Imagine that.
totally against
The
Tua,
young-
and the owner wanted Tua, and they drafted Tua, and that's why Flores got out.
So how about this? You get fired on January 6th. Then less than 2 weeks later, you get hired, and you become the highest paid coach in the NFL with Andy Reid, Jim Harbaugh.
Yep.
So
Miller called it.
who's smarter, the Ravens or the Giants?
Giants. I mean, because look, Giants have been a messed up organization, but I think this is a good move on their part because they've got 3 young weapons on offense.
Yeah. And I was talking about that earlier this week. The defense is stout.
Right, it's solid. Yep.
It's going to be. They got a guy from Dallas. That Dexter was it Dexter?
Man,
Vander Esch.
No, Dexter.
yeah.
He's a defensive lineman.
Banderish is a linebacker.
Yeah, he's
Right.
a linebacker. Anyway, they got the Abdul Carter kid from Penn State. I mean, they got legit defense
Right.
too, man.
And they're young.
It was the most besides potentially Atlanta. It was the most attractive job. In fact, they got a better, and Kevin Stefanski just got hired
Yeah.
with Cleveland. He
Yeah,
went
he went to
8
Atlanta.
He went to Atlanta. He went 8-26 the last 2 years with Cleveland.
But he was
But
coach
it-
of the year. They
twice,
went to
twice,
the playoffs.
twice.
I mean,
Can
he's an offensive guy.
he fix the Falcons?
They got
I don't think
Bijan
Falcons are-
Robinson.
I don't think
They're not
Falcons are
far
bad.
off. They just need a quarterback. They wasted a pick on
Penix.
Penix.
We're going to definitely get to that here in a second. So, okay, here we go. If you're a GM of one of these teams, Arizona, Baltimore, Cleveland, Las Vegas, Miami, Pittsburgh, or Tennessee. Who are you hiring? These are the potential candidates. Did you see that Mike McCarthy is actually interviewing
Oh my gosh.
for
the
Pittsburgh Steelers job?
Yeah.
Yeah, good job.
I
Hey, hope he goes there. Great
That's
place
so
for him to
bad.
go.
Oh, really?
That's bad.
See, I think it would be a stabilizing force. That's the typical Pittsburgh hire. Right
I'm
there.
being so facetious.
That's
with
vanilla,
that.
right?
Nope,
That's
he's too
vanilla.
old.
You think?
McCarthy
Well,
would
that's
be
a
a
good
great
point.
fit.
Because look, the past 3 coaches,
He won't.
all of them in their 30s, have come from the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, good point.
Unless they break that.
So
And
I-
sign Mike McDaniel.
This is the same guy that coached Dallas, right?
yeah.
You talking about?
Yeah,
Yeah.
He's going to go to Pittsburgh.
that's
Good
the
luck.
rumor.
So out of all these jobs, Arizona, Baltimore, Cleveland, Las Vegas, Miami, Pittsburgh, Tennessee, which one of those is the most appealing job? Baltimore? Would y'all say Baltimore?
No, because they have an aging roster. It's
Okay.
old.
Arizona, Cleveland, Las Vegas, Miami, Pittsburgh, or Tennessee? It's kind
Tennessee signed Cam Ward. I wouldn't want to coach Cam Ward. I
No,
don't think he's a
I don't think
franchise
he's very good.
quarterback,
Well,
right?
here's
I don't
the
think
thing.
he's a game managing quarterback.
He shouldn't have had to play this year.
No, you're right.
So
Yeah.
I'll have that answer about Cam Ward. Give him another season or 2, because I don't think he was given a fair shot, thrown right from the get go.
Right.
You're the guy. He wasn't ready.
Arizona has
I think
The
Arizona.
midget.
yeah.
I heard they were moving off of him.
Kyler
They
Murray.
need to.
Yeah. I think, honestly, you know what I think is the most appealing job out of all these jobs? I think Cleveland. Cleveland has a stout defense.
Yeah, but
And they've got a
goody,
they
their
got a-
organization's
yeah.
so bad.
They got
They
a lot
remind me
of
of the Cowboys.
they got a lot of young players on defense. I mean, on offense.
They do. I mean,
But they don't have a quarterback. I mean,
love-
they
Yeah,
got
they do.
six- they do. They got two of
They
them.
got 2 of them.
when
They
you
got-
got 3 when you got 2 quarterbacks, guess how many quarterbacks you have? 0.
Look, Deshaun Watson's going to be healthy. He's going
When you got 3 quarterbacks, guess how many quarterbacks you have? 0.
You got Shador Sanders. You got Dylan Gabriel.
When you got a quarterback named Sanders, guess how many quarterbacks you have? 0.
2.
0.
Oh man,
I just don't think I don't know which one of these jobs is. I mean, maybe the Vegas job just so you can live in Vegas. I don't know, or Miami.
Falcons, man. The Falcons.
Falcons
got
Well, no,
Tennessee
yeah, well,
running the ball.
yeah, but he's gone. But that's off the board. That's off the board. And
Okay,
the Giants
right,
is off the
okay.
board. Of the remaining jobs: Arizona, Baltimore, Cleveland, Las Vegas, Miami, Pittsburgh, or Tennessee.
Well, I'm gonna take Baltimore because I got Lamar Jackson.
You ain't got it
And
much longer.
you'll make it to the playoffs or potentially miss
Hey.
the playoffs, and
I
then
have a
get
chance
pissed
to win a
off.
Super Bowl with
He'll get
Lamar
pouty.
Jackson.
Drake
I'm
May,
in- I'm
Drake
in
May,
every game.
Drake May will win a Super Bowl before Lamar
I'm
Jackson
in
wins the Super
every
Bowl,
game if I have Lamar Jackson. I'm in every game,
except the first round of the playoff game.
and I still got Derrick Henry, who's a 1,000 years old.
No, he is.
He can still tote
He's
the rock,
legit.
baby.
Here's an interesting question. So this is a list of names. Halfley, he was a defense coordinator for Green Bay. He's been linked to Dolphins, Titans, Raiders. McCarthy has been interviewed
That is
for
some
the
funny
Steelers.
shit.
Chris Shula, defensive coordinator for the Rams. He's been linked to a lot of teams. Brian Flores, which we talked about. He's a DC for Minnesota, been strongly linked to the Ravens. Matt Nagy, the offensive coordinator for the Chiefs. And then Jesse Mentor, who is the defense coordinator for Los Angeles Chargers. And then you've got some others that are up and coming.
Vance Joseph, his name, because he's
Yeah. Has his name come up
his
now?
name's
Okay.
come up, right? Like, hey, wouldn't it be awesome? There's 32 teams, right? And they just
Bless
keep
you.
recycling these coaches. Like,
So it's funny you say that because the thing I read something this week, and you had not 9 coaches this year.
Sorry about that.
If you go, bless you.
Thank you.
If you go and look potentially next year, okay, so you go if you go to Dallas, I mean go to the NFC East. The article I read said if Dallas doesn't make the playoffs next year, the guy's gone. Philadelphia, if they flutter
Yeah.
out, he's gone.
Sirianni's gone.
Okay, so you got a new quarterback you got a new coach with the Giants. Washington, there's a seriously potential that if they don't make movement, he's
Dan
gone.
Quinn,
So 3 out of 4, like the AFC,
Right, yeah.
the AFC North are gone. So you move over to the whatever NFC,
That's why Tomlin's taking a year off.
the NFC North, Minnesota.
I
That
just
guy's
said it.
legit. He's going to stay. Kevin, he's just got to find a quarterback. Green Bay's in like Flynn.
Right.
Detroit, they said that if potentially Dan Campbell was pretty safe, If he had a disastrous year next year where they were very below 500, potentially gone. And then Chicago, Ben Johnson's safe. You move over to the San Francisco division. He's safe. Shanahan's safe. The McDonald's safe. Sean McVay will have a job as long as he lives.
Right.
And then I don't even know the 4 team. Arizona. They're looking for
coach.
okay.
Right.
So this year, the last division. Who's in the last division?
NFC South.
They said they're going to give the Saints guy one more year next year,
right,
to see what happens, and then they'll see. Tampa Bay is a hot one. That guy is on the deck.
Todd Bowles
is on, and they said if it happens again next year, he's gone.
Yeah.
The Panthers,
I'd fire him today.
I would
He'd
too,
be
but
gone. Tomlin.
And then Atlanta is bringing somebody in, so that's 3 or 4 right there. You go over to the AFC, the Jets. The guy should have been gone this year, but they're giving him another year because it was the first year. You're going to have a new coach in Miami. You're going to have a new coach in
Baltimore.
Let's see. We'll go to New England. He's safe. And then you go to who's the 4th team? In the Jets, the Patriots, the Dolphins, and the Bills. They're saying there's a lot of heat with
McDermott. I agree
with Sean McDermott. Yeah. So there's potential if this happens again next year, he's gone. Pittsburgh, they're going to have, or the AFC North, they're going to have 3 new coaches. The crazy thing about this, the one coach that should have been fired, Zach Taylor.
Yeah,
he survived. Next year they go through this again. They say he's gone. Okay, you go to the AFC West. Chargers coach Harbaugh's he's safe. Reed's safe. Vegas is looking for a new coach. And who's the last? I can't even remember.
Chargers.
The Chargers. Okay, he's safe. Chargers, Raiders, Broncos. He's safe. And then the last division. Did I leave one out? The last division. I can't remember. Anyway, there's
AFC South.
Yeah, the South. Tennessee's getting a new coach. Jaguars coach is legit.
Yep.
Who else is in that division?
The Colts.
There's potential about the Colts. The Irsay's daughter come out and said some stuff in the last couple of weeks that guy's kind of on the hot seat.
And then the Texans.
He's
DeVinco,
he's legit. So there could be as many
next year
as this year, which you take those two together, that's obviously say there's 8. That's 7. That's over half.
That's half the league.
That's half
right?
the league.
Yeah,
that's correct. Yeah, that's.
I told
crazy.
you heard it first.
Yes,
Tomlin's going to take this year off,
and going to go coach Dallas next year
when they fire his ass.
Coaching two of the 3 or 4 most historic.
He's not crazy. He wouldn't go there.
Tomlin's smart enough, dude. He can handle that. I've said
he
that.
Can't deal with Jerry Jones.
I've said that for 5 years on this show that he would be a perfect pick for Dallas.
If Jerry Jones wasn't the owner,
well, he ain't gonna be there forever, cuz
his son will take over, and his son is just as dumb.
Okay.
So let me ask you this. This is a fun question, and this will end this topic. Pete Carroll's available. Does anybody take a chance on him after Vegas?
No.
He's done?
No, he's done. He should go back to college.
He's done.
Okay. Or retire.
Or retire. All right. Got a few minutes. So we're going to, these are just rapid fire topics that happened this week in sports. Dalton Smith wins the world title. British boxer stops this guy in round 5 to win the WBC super lightweight title. It was an upset. Was anybody watching the fight?
No. I didn't even know it happened.
No. Yep, I didn't either. Australian Open. How about this? Venus Williams, age 45, wild card entry into the event. Is that legit, or is it just showing her respect?
Showing respect.
Respect.
And to get a few more people in the stands, right?
Respect
yeah.
and cash.
An update, she lost today.
To the money.
To Olga Danlukovic. 7-6. She won the first set. Then she lost 6-3, 6-4. The 45-year-old legs gave out.
They made money on it.
Yeah. How about this one? Manchester Derby.
Let's go.
Michael Carrick, United, beat Man City 2-0. Is this the start of something, Joey?
And not just beat them.
They had three goals all
5 goals. They kicked it in the goal 5 times.
And they hit the post twice.
Yeah. It's unreal.
So let me ask you this.
This is soccer or hockey?
This is soccer.
Soccer.
This is a debate, not a debate. So this is the question I have for soccer guys. This is his second stint as being the caretaker.
Yeah.
And he didn't fare too bad last time.
Right.
Why not give him a shot? Gray says that they tried it one time with a homegrown, with Ole, whatever his name
Yeah.
is.
Ole Gunnar Solskjaer.
And it didn't go too well. So Gray, so tell me, and then I'm going to give you a list of who Gray has predicted will be the next coach.
My gosh,
And
yeah.
So why does Carrick deserve a chance? Carrick does.
Yes,
I
think he does.
I mean, I think he does too.
I think he's on. I think he's auditioning right now.
You think he is?
I think he is because apparently, like I've been following. This is the most I've paid attention to United because we've been sucking so bad. But like after watching yesterday, I'm following and the players like responded to him.
Yeah.
Like
there was a different team.
He talked to the guys and he said, Lissandro was like he spoke to us because he's played here.
That was
he
him.
knows
That
what
was
it's
him
like.
when they were interviewing him and the goal scorer.
Yeah,
The guy that
Mbueno.
Yeah, Mbueno. I couldn't pronounce his name.
And it's like that's what he brought to us. Like he told us what it was going to be like. He said this is, and they call it the United DNA, right? Like the way they played yesterday was unreal. It was a different team that was out there, and they're set up. And I told Nate this, and I liked Amron. Like I liked what he was doing, but he got the short end of the deal, right? He wanted players, and they didn't want to sign the players that he wanted. But just their setup yesterday against City, they absolutely manhandled. And City had a lot of the ball, whatever. That's not important. But like the way they could not break United down. They couldn't break them down. And United freaking smashed
So
them.
I'm going to give you a list of names, and y'all tell me who. This is Gray's take.
Okay.
Carrick, Thomas Tuchel, after he leads England
To the World Cup.
to the world in the World Cup. He
They're
won
gonna
at
win the World
Chelsea.
Cup.
Nagelsmann, who is currently the German manager, would
Yeah.
also be post-peace World Cup, led Leipzig's rise. Luis Enrique, current PSG manager, who won the treble last year, previously at Barca, but he heard that they weren't going to potentially sign him. Others, Southgate, former New England manager.
I don't like Southgate.
De Zerbi from Marcellus, former Brighton manager, or Iraloda, Bournemouth manager. Premier experience.
Bournemouth is that guy. Bournemouth plays. I love the way they play.
Yeah.
But if I had from that list,
I
would take Enrique.
Would you take Enrique?
Because just the way he makes those guys play. They got rid of Mbappe, and all of a sudden PSG became exponentially better because Mbappe wouldn't listen to what Enrique wanted them to do. He was totally against it.
So
he leaves, and he's high pressing, high energy.
So
which fits the.
That's who Gray
Premier League. Like,
that's who Gray wants. He said the only thing is he doesn't have Premier League experience, but he
wins.
Yeah, but he wins. That's who Gray says. So, all right, Irving, we're off of the soccer stuff.
Okay, I'm coming back.
All right,
Going to basketball, NBA.
Let's wrap up the football stuff.
All right.
Just a yes or no. Better or pick one or the other. Better football story this year. And I know we talked about this a little bit. Indiana's perfection or Miami's chaos. What's a better story?
Indiana's perfection.
Okay. I want you to rate these quarterbacks. I'm going to go one to so. JJ McCarthy, greater or not greater than Michael Penix Jr.
Oh my gosh, they're both bad.
But you have to pick one. Who you picking?
No, I'd take
Penix Jr.
Gosh.
Penix Jr. Greater or not greater than Jackson Dart?
I like Penix.
Wow. Penix.
Well,
No, that's fine. Penix, greater or not greater than Caleb Williams?
Give me Williams.
Williams or Jaden Daniels?
Oh, give me Caleb Williams because Ben Johnson, I think, is a quarterback whisperer.
Yep.
Okay. I don't disagree with you. Caleb Williams or Bryce Young?
Bryce Young.
Bryce Young.
I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt,
Okay.
guys. They got him. I mean,
his answer.
Joey?
It's his answer.
No, I can't ask you that question.
Okay.
Bryce
he
Young.
sucks, dude.
Bryce Young.
Fantasy football.
Bryce Young or Bo Nix? Dave. Bryce Young or Bo Nix?
Bo Nix.
Bo
Well,
Nix.
give me that.
Bo Nix. or post game CJ Stroud?
Oh gosh, give me Bo Nix.
He did beat the Rams.
Bo Nix or Drake May?
Nay.
Drake May or Brock Purdy?
That's
Give me May.
May. Wow. Drake May or Trevor Lawrence?
Oh man, give me Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Experience.
Yeah. So what I did was I put all those names actually in Chat GPT, and I put rank these in order of performance in the regular season and postseason.
Yeah.
And that was actually, they had Jaden Daniels was ranked a little bit. He was ranked lower. I mean, not as high.
Right.
He was ranked like the 4th or 5th quarterback, I guess, because last year's run that they had.
the NFC Championship game.
But
yeah.
I couldn't rate him that high, so I moved
You
him.
moved him.
I'm like, man, that's not legit.
You
I'm-
AI'd AI.
I ate
Or IA, whatever it
Yeah,
is.
I out
IA.
I out
He could eat AI.
Is it AI or IA?
Yeah.
You went real intelligence.
I went real yeah, I mean in computer shit. Okay. Better coach, Jim Harbaugh or Kevin Stefanski?
Oh, I'm taking Harbaugh all day.
Who you taking?
I'll take Harbaugh.
Better GM decision, firing Harbaugh or hiring him?
Oh man, I would say hiring him.
Hiring.
Better investment, $20 million a year for Harbaugh or $15 million a year for Matt LaFleur?
Oh, that's a good one. I think I'd still take the $20 million Harbaugh because I think with what they have and the division they play in, he's going to have more success
Yep.
on the floor.
As long as he plays Dallas twice a year, that's 2 wins.
Right.
Shut up.
Who you got, 20 million or
Don't worry. Tomlin comes and you go.
Hey, let's start with the rumor, man, that Tomlin's coming.
He already
Why do
has.
you think you take it? Well, I just
20 million or 15? Which one?
20 million is a better deal.
20 million. All right. Now it's time for that famous thing that y'all can't hear.
Wow. That
was an
ass whooping.
So this is the ass whooping segment. Penn State Wrestling this week had 2 matches. They beat their 2 combined opponents 76-3. They beat Iowa 32-3. And Iowa's got it normally in the past.
Yeah,
They're
they're
good
good.
wrestling teams, man.
Yeah.
They won 9 of 10 bouts. And they had many bonus points for back points.
Yeah.
And then earlier in the week they beat Rutgers 46-0. They won all 10 matches. Wow. One of the most lopsided results in ever.
And those are 46 in college. That's a lot of. There's some pins in there.
Yeah.
A lot of
which is
pins.
hard to do
Yeah.
in college wrestling, right?
Yeah. So that was 2 big ass whoopings. The third ass whooping, UConn women, they're back to their crazy ways in basketball. Of course, they started last year. Beat Villanova women 99-50, 49 points. What's more impressive is that they went up first quarter 26-8. It's their 34th straight win. They're back to this winning.
Mm-hmm.
It's their 47th consecutive regular season Big East victory. They won 47. And so even that time where they were a little bit down, I say a little bit down because they didn't win the national championship for 2 or 3 years, SEC. They still have 47 consecutive.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's pretty good. So those were your.
Wow. That was an ass whooping.
You can't hear it.
I know. I'm upset you didn't put United over City because City only got one shot on goal, and that was in the 34th minute.
Well, I know,
and it was,
but I knew we were going to talk about it a lot. So and that was an ass whooping, though.
that wasn't.
Yep.
All right,
Total display.
Studs and duds, boys. What y'all got? Studs and duds. Joe, you want to start with studs? I got 2 studs.
The basketball coach at DePaul University. They won this past weekend. I forget the guy. I read the story. I should have remembered it. But the game is over. He told the student section, because there was the most people in the stands in a long time. They won. He said, all the students, I'll see you at the bar. First round's on me.
Nice.
After the game, the mother trucker went to the bar
And bought everybody
and
around.
bought all the students. If you're a student here, rounds on me. That's
That is-
badass.
that-
like,
Hey, all I'm going to say is NC State's Will Wade may need to think about doing that. That son of a bitch has huffed and puffed the last 6 months, and he can't blow the house down, man. Georgia Tech rolls into the PNC or Lenova or whatever. Lenova.
He gets a taste of ACC basketball. Like, I mean,
Yeah. He was going crazy on the mic, just like Ryan Clark was going crazy at halftime on the mic tonight between the Patriots and thing. So that's a great stud.
Yep.
That may be that may be a all-star. That may be the Mount Rushmore of one. You got any studs or
My
duds?
stud is going to be Daryl Schwartz.
Damn, you took mine.
My man's in the hospital.
Is he back in hospital?
Great
It's been all
UConn
week.
fullback, just great college football
Do you
player.
need some
great
help?
person,
Do you
great
need some
man.
help at Newbridge? You want me to come in and sub and be a super
no, because
sub?
the house comes back. She's back now. Yeah.
So
Never mind. Go ahead.
No,
have
no.
your side talk.
no.
Okay.
Oh, okay,
I'm
Rainer.
I'm just
okay,
saying,
pot.
okay.
Okay, pot.
Kettle.
Pot. So is he here?
He's a
He's
dude.
still a dude.
Yeah.
He's a
Okay.
dude, so
Well, man.
just prayers out. to
Oh,
him.
definitely prayers out to Daryl Schwartz. You got another.
That was mine.
Okay. My first stud. I just gotta say it. Michael Carrick and Man United. They beat City. My second stud. I just got Alex Gustafsson and his partner Erica Crawford. They had a baby on Thursday. Maxwell Terrence. I think that's how you say his name. 229. It's a scary thought that dude's going to be a dad, but oh well. But I will tell Alec this: he will not, Maxie. They're going to call him Maxie, not Max, but Maxie, Maxi. Okay, maybe that's one of the gender neutral names or whatever. But he will not be a Chelsea fan. We have already gotten Gray and I've already got him some Man U stuff, so he will not be a Chelsea fan.
That's awesome.
So that's my two studs.
Hey, you probably should get him like a Chargers jersey.
Yeah,
Or a Raiders jersey, too.
A Raider or Chargers jersey
Yep.
because he loves the Broncos. So, do y'all have any more studs?
No.
Not right off the
Y'all
top
got
of
any
my head.
duds? I got one dud.
No, actually, I do have a dud.
All right, who's your dud?
Hubert Davis.
Yeah, man.
And the Carolina Tar Heels.
UNC. That's
Golly.
my one dud.
Holy cow!
I got another stud.
Who's that?
Nate Mihalchek. Going viral on the TikTok.
Oh, going back. Yeah, I hadn't watched it in a while. Well, I don't get TikTok. I don't do TikTok.
Well, you can watch it on
I do
Instagram.
Instagram.
Yeah, it's on Instagram
Okay.
too.
Okay, so that's another stud.
That's my stud.
Okay, but yeah, that's my dud. Carolina just does not play defense.
And
They don't defend a three. They're unmotivated.
they got it to 4, and 2 times down the court, Caleb Wilson didn't touch the ball.
Yeah, your best player by far.
One of the best players in the country
Who
doesn't
did
touch
they
the
lose
ball.
against?
They lost to Stanford on Wednesday and lost to Cal.
Their West Coast swing, they went 0 for.
They 0 for 2, and mind you, they gave up 95
they
points
still in the
against
top
Stanford.
5?
They gave up.
95.
They gave up
That's a
95
lot.
to Stanford, but they followed it up by yesterday giving up the most points in 18 years. I think it was 18 years in the first half in an ACC game.
Are they
It was
still
like
in,
it was
are they
like
still in the top
Cal
5?
went 10
well, they were
for
number
16.
14, but they should drop out of the top 20.
Cal went 10 for 16 from the 3-point line in
Yeah,
the first half.
Yeah, I mean it's stupid.
Holy cow.
So
Scottie Pippen's son's pretty good.
he's not bad.
So you play at Cal?
Yeah.
The white kid was stroking it for him though
Yeah.
the first half.
Imagine that.
Yeah, I mean 3-pointers.
Let's don't go that way.
So anyway, yeah, that's by far my dud. I've been to one Carolina game this year. They won. Don't know that I'll be going to another one. I did not go to the Duke game last year in protest because I just did not like the way Carolina was playing basketball.
If you need somebody to take those tickets,
Oh,
I'll go
okay.
to that game.
So you'll jump back.
I want to see Caleb Wilson play live one time.
Okay. Well, he did have 2 or 3
Hey.
crazy. He's got to be the best dunker in college basketball.
In-game dunks.
In-game
right?
dunks,
Yeah, absolutely.
in a long time.
Yeah.
He's the
Almost
best-
Vince Carter.
Yeah, or Rashad McCants.
Yeah.
Rashad McCants could throw it down
Yeah.
too. Yeah. So okay, any other duds?
Nope.
Studs? Any other thing y'all want to talk about? We're at like an hour and 18 minutes, man. We just got to start talking.
We're good.
All right. Well, if
Don't
we
interrupt Irv. You good?
are you good, Irv?
I'm good. I'm just glad to be here.
You're glad to be here.
The
Did you
steaks
enjoy
were
the
good.
steaks?
The steaks were
Steaks
good.
were
Thank
real
you. I
good.
appreciate that.
Edgar's nuts. Goody. Thanks for dinner.
You're welcome.
Thank you for
Are you
dinner.
going to take some steaks home? Take some steak home with you?
I
Take
might
it to your
take a
wife.
piece
He'll
to-
drink that gravy too.
You drink, oh yeah, the mashed potatoes and gravy are his. I mean, that's why I got it.
Yeah, I'll take it to her, but I'll take the
Dave
gravy.
Miller, the general manager at Golden Corral, was like, when I was ordering, he was like, "You're getting gravy?" I'm like, "Yeah, Mike Irvin's coming." He goes, "Okay." He goes, "You're not eating any potatoes because I don't eat a lot of starches." And he's like, "I was like, no, I'm not eating." He goes, "You're getting gravy?" I'm like, "Yeah, Mike Irvin's coming." And he puts it in a glass and drinks it. So
Suck it down.
suck it down. Well, that's it for us, guys. Y'all have a good night. And next weekend we will be with a Hall of Famer
Hall of Fame.
Where?
in Greensboro, baby.
Yes, we will.
G Burrow.
G Burrow. All right, that's it. Later.